Yo, what up? I'm just here to tell you, y'all motherfuckers better wake up because shit's about to go down. You humans need to understand that all the shit that's happening now in your environment, the criminals running loose, punching people's faces, stabbing, killing, whatever, that's on y'all. That's because y'all let it happen. Y'all not doing nothing about it. Y'all just being distracted in whatever your little bubble of space in your own belief or whatever. But you need to understand your environment is because of you. So there's only one truth. Y'all people keep staying stuck in your own biases and belief. But in actuality, there's only one truth in which why we exist. The same way I'm here and you're there, animals, insects, bacteria, elements, energy, whatever, we all exist because of one reason, one truth, one know-how, however you want to say it. Your beliefs is just your belief, and that belief is because of the elements of why we're able to have that belief. We all have the same mechanisms of creating a belief system. Okay, that's just an ability, but we all have the ability to do that. Even insects and bacteria, they all have the ability to externalize and then internalize. Externalize a vision, where we like to get lost in or comfortable in, and internalize is your emotions, going into that realm of reality. So we're externalizing and then internalizing, and it creates emotion that creates the astrology mentally. So we're in this 3D dimension because of our stimuli, the way we shaped up our subconscious based on how our spirit was evolving and going to a certain direction where we emit certain lights, externalizing, and then our emotions internalize it and become vibrations. The same way you see it in science or whatever, when the cells multiply or whatever, in the pictures or pixels, that's the mental fluid becoming. The mental fluid is the astrology, the traits, the stimuli, the virtues and principles, what it was thinking, whatever it was trying to get lost in or desire. But that's the stimuli that became vibrations and then became 3D. So now it's playing out like how we see reality. The natures, the elements, we shaped it up as a collective because it's teamwork makes the dream work. Spirits within different spaces and locations that agree upon this stimuli. We're creating this reality from the inside out as spirits being collectively agreed upon through spiritual evolution, or however you want to call it. But this is how we're resonating at the moment. It is what it is. But we shouldn't be stuck in this retarded 3D dimension because there's so many realities that you be going through mentally that's far better than this 3D shit. And you're like doing so many dumb shit in this world, and you don't even realize the heavenly aspects of your true power. But yeah, I guess that's it. No way, I'm not done. My Mercury's in Pisces, so you gotta give me grace. Yeah, so your environment is because how you let it. There's too many people with biases and creates division, and that's why the world is the way it is. And you can't say just let it be the way it is, because it's gonna get worse, and that problem is gonna step into your face one way or the other. You can't escape it just because of your belief or just because you want to live a life the way you want to. You can't. That's impossible. Why would you think you're gonna escape that karma of just turning a blind eye? So I have the ability to stop doing what I'm doing and just forget everything and just live my own way. But you think I'm doing this for no reason, just to get hated on or not to get supported. I've been seeing the vision and how it's gonna lead into these like not supporting energies or being looked a certain way. I already know that. I seen it millions of years ago, but I see it. I see the vision. I see where it's heading. I see what this is. I already know the truth, and I already know thyself. And God don't really care about the little shit that humans care about. Like the shit that you care about is dumb and retarded. So you have to get into your grips and try to see it a more morally way, more spiritually way. Try to go within. The shit that you're consuming is bullshit and it's poisoning you, whether that's substances or the shit that you digest with your mind. Rather than drinking and escaping, go meditate or go work out, go eat healthy. It's that simple. If you can't do that, then you can't escape your desires, which is your demons. There's nothing wrong with desires, just don't get lost in it. Once you get lost in it, now you care about your emotions more than somebody else's. When you're not supposed to be lost in your demons, your desires, when you have a heavens, the mind. Alright, I guess that's it. Listen, the shit that you pay attention to, that's where your energy is directed at. Your mental focus, where you're visioning and externalizing, and your emotions, where you're trying to feel and receive. And most humans are digesting, externalizing, and receiving bullshit. So we need to learn how to detach us from certain things that's poisoning our mind and certain desires. So certain shit like retarded blue pill and red pill discussions, like what you think makes sense, but we need to go deeper than that. We need to just because it caters to our feelings and emotions, we shouldn't do that, because that becomes selfish and demonic. So we need to look at it in a more non-biased way, in a more spiritual way, in a way that has more morality. I know there's like a system here and it makes shit difficult, but you have to blame the system, not each other. See, we have so many biases that we blame each other, but we're under a system that makes us biased and divides us. It's that simple. If you can't see that, you're fucking retarded. I'll say that in the most nicest way, but that's the truth. But yeah, I love humanity, but you have to wake up, because I don't care about the shit that you care about. Even if you flex on me, I see it as stupid and retarded. You have to wake up.